Hey everybody, Jamman025 here. Today I'm taking a look at my 170th Master Grade, the Eclipse Gundam. For those who don't know, this is from a side story manga that has just recently come out in the Gundam Seed universe. This takes place between Seed and Seed Destiny. Let's have a look, see what we got. Now, head is kind of unique in the way the top half pops off and twists around for the transformation. The neck and the shoulder section is really kind of odd. And the front half looks very unique. We got those giant fins on either side. A lot of people said this reminded them of the Kasi Gundam, and I can see why. With the head the way it is and the shoulders. The torso is very airplane or jet fighter like. The bottom half reminds you a lot of the Strike, but kind of doesn't, but kind of does. The pilot seat is in the front part of the chest, Freedom style. See, the front compartment opens up. I like the panel that lays across the pilot's lap. You know, it kind of gives it a really neat instance of how you pilot this thing. Big old torso. Not very wide, but very long. Very front heavy, very back heavy. The arm. Pretty simple. Nothing super crazy here. You've done it a ton. Nice wrist on this kid. Double ball joint. Lots of movement out of the wrist, which is good because the accessories on this thing are huge. The arm is very simple. The shoulder isn't. The shoulder doesn't make a whole lot of sense at all when you're building it. In fact, that seems to be a theme with this kit. You look at it in the instructions, you go, you want me to do what? Huh? Very unique build. If you build a lot of Master Grades, this is good because it's something different. If you haven't built a lot of Master Grades, this will just confuse the heck out of you. Heck, if you have built a lot of Master Grades, it might confuse the heck out of you. Here's the legs. They make no sense. I mean, no sense at all. When I was building the legs, I got so lost so many times. It's just, for the transformation on this thing, it's just wacky as heck on the legs. Put them on there. Like I said, big shoulders, big giant legs, big skirt armor. Really, really big. Just about everything on this cake. You got those flaps on the shoulders, skirt armor, the armor down on the ankles. Everything's just big and over the top on this kit. Well, except one thing. This thing does have balance, but it's lousy. You can get it to stand, but one sharp breeze and it's going over. The reason is, while everything is big and gigantic on this, it has bitty, itty, witty little feet. I mean, just look at these. Does this not match the rest of the kit? I mean, I honestly thought I forgot something. It's like, nah, that can't be right. I must have forgot to put armor on or something. No, that's exactly how the feet look. It's okay. It just seems an odd thing to go with the rest of the kit. So, can it stand on its own? Yeah. Are you doing much posing? Heck no. But they give you an action base included. This comes in the box, no separate purchase. Connects into the, well, butt. Good strong connection, no problems. Once he's in the air, no balance issues whatsoever. Move him wherever you want. The bitty itty little feet don't hamper it. They still look weird, but okay. And no problems there. Accessories. We have some gauntlets for the arms. They go under the forearm, and they have a swivel connection so they can move around and not get in the way of anything. And you have two big guns / swords that hook onto each side of the skirt armor. The gauntlets that little yellow piece can be taken out, and you can put on these beam effect parts. So it has kind of a beam shield / spear thing going on. And then you put the yellow piece back on and holds it in. The gauntlet also expands when you do this to make it a little longer, which is also good. Beam rifles. Giant friggin' beam rifles. I mean, huge beam rifles. Not quite as big as the kit, but still big. But as big as they are, they don't weigh a whole lot. You have this handle here. You can fold that handle up, and then you can pull this out, and there is your beam saber. And I like that when it's hooked onto the side skirt, it acts kind of like a sheath or a holster for the sword, which is also the gun. Slide it in there, clicks into place, move that down, you got a gun again. And there you see with the big giant green blade on it. So lots of clear green on this thing. If you're using all the beam effect, you get the shield, the spear. They give you 2 sets of that, 2 sets for the beam saber, all sorts of cool stuff. Decal them up. The whole thing is sticker decals. No dry transfer, no water slide. Decals add something to this kit. I was kind of, when I first looked at it, like, that's a lot of white. But the decals really do add something to this. They add some, that red makes it pop a little bit more. The gray parts there, looks good. It really helps out on the guns. The guns look really plain. Then you got to add on some decals. It looks a lot better. Fair amount of panel lining on this thing. Not a giant amount, but enough that it's going to keep you busy. One of the best things on this kit is these attachments here. There are 4 attachments for the backpack and 2 for the shoulder. Why do you need these? Because basically what happens here is all these attachments allow you to put all sorts of different Gundam Seed and Seed Destiny backpacks on this thing. Basically anything from the Strike, and that's a lot of backpacks, including the ones for the shoulders. Here you see the Strike Noir, can plug into this thing with virtually no problem. You can also use things like the Wizard Pack from the Zaku Warrior, and just all sorts of crazy stuff. So, if you got a bunch of strikes with different packs, basically they'll all work with this thing just fine. That's pretty crazy, and very cool. The transformation. I'm not a huge fan of. Does it work? Yeah. Is it a pain in the butt? Oh my goodness, yes. Is it as bad as Zeta 2.0? No. But you basically bend the kit almost in half, turn the head around, move the chest out, flip the arms backwards, and bend the feet forwards. They're kind of pointing together. I don't really like this a whole lot. I mean, it's not terrible, and I've done worse transformations, but I just don't like the look all that much, and it wasn't a fun transformation to do. The backpack's still open, so all those packs I was talking about, like here's the Wizard Pack from the Zaku Warrior, still works just fine, even in the flight mode. So yeah, have fun with that, and it can go up on the action base as well. Final thoughts on this kit. I'm giving this kit a thumbs up. Like I said, if you build a lot of master grades, this is very unique. I did a top 5 unique master grades back a few weeks back, and this was before this. This definitely belongs on that list. It's very unique, very interesting build. I'm not a huge fan of the transformation, and the balance stinks, but they give you an action base included, no extra charge. Neat accessories, good look, love the decals, they really add something to this kit, and it's a unique build. Does this beat Mark V for Master Grade Kit of the Year? No, not in my opinion. Mark V still got that lockdown. But, fun build. If you're a Seed fan, and I am, pick this up, you won't regret it. Thumbs up from me. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you found it informative. If you have any questions, please ask them. I will answer them the best I can. Please stay tuned for more. I always got more reviews coming, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, and one more thing. Giant everything, giant knees, giant thighs, giant skirt, ankle, wrist,